Hi Nevada Virtual Academy, are you ready for one more problem? Are you? I didn't hear that. Hopefully the answer is yes. If 30% of 50% of x is 60% of y minus 75% of y, then what is the value of x in terms of y? And I'm confused, I'm dizzy, right? What should we do here? Okay. Well, let's read the problem carefully. 30% of 50% of x is 60% of y minus 70% of y. And you probably guessed it's 9 o'clock. Okay, let's write one step at a time. 30% of 50% of x. How can we write that? Okay, I'm going to start from here. Well, work your way backwards. First of all, how can you write 50% of x? Well, as a fraction, that will be what? Half of x. How can you find 30% of half of x? Well, 30% is actually what? 30% as a fraction is 30 over 100, which is 3/10. 30% of 50% of x is 3/10 multiplied by 50% of x, which is half x, right? 60% of y minus, so I'm gonna move on onto the other side because this will be equal, right? 60% of y minus 75% of y. 60% of y minus 75% of y. 60% of y is actually y, or let's put it this way, will be 60 over 100, right? Which is 6 over 10, which is 3/5. 3/5 y minus 75% of y, which you know is 3/4 of y. And what is the value of x in terms of y? Okay, let's move on. On the right side, I got 3 over 20x, which should equal 3/5 minus 3/4. Probably this is not the easiest way to do this. Maybe the easiest way is to change that 60% into a decimal. 60%, right, is 0.6. 75% is 0.75, right? And I have to subtract 0.75 from 0.6, which is definitely going to be a negative number, and that negative number is negative 0.15, which, if you want as a fraction, is what? Negative 15 over 100. If you want, you can simplify by 5, which is negative 15 divided by 5 is 3. 100 divided by 5 is 20. So 3/20 of x equals negative 3/20 of y. Okay. As you notice, if I'm dividing by 3/20, they will go away, and I have x equals negative y. What was the question? What is the value of x in terms of y? We've got it. X equals negative y, or if you want, you can say that x is the opposite of y. Alright? I mean, this is just one way to solve it. You guys should be able to do it better than I did. Go for it. Whichever way works for you, you will be fine as long as you know how to solve it. And obviously, if you're solving it right. Thank you.